Hey everybody, it's Helen Hillix, intuitive counselor and licensed marriage and family therapist. And I know today you are looking for how to resolve relationship issues before versus breaking up. So you've come to the right place because I know a lot about how to solve relationship problems versus breaking up. And, one of the things that I have seen, I have 35 years of experience as a licensed therapist and counselor, and I've got decades of life experience also of being married and having lots of conflicts, especially with my current husband, but we have come through thick and thin to develop a really, really awesome marriage. And it's been hell. I'm not going to lie. It's been hell at times, but we kept feeling like we did not want to lose the love that we had. And we dedicated a lot of time and energy into resolving our issues versus breaking up. So I know a lot about it on a personal level. I know a lot about it from working with hundreds and hundreds of couples over my 35 years of counseling. So you've come to the right place if that's what you're looking for, is how to resolve relationship problems versus breaking up. And one of the things that I know you've heard before, and it is absolutely true, that's why you've heard it so many times before, is that if you don't heal the issues that are causing the problems and you just break up, guess what, guys? Guess what's going to happen? You're going to have those same issues with the next relationship. And I promise you that's the case. Absolutely promise you that that's the case. So, you might as well learn what you can from this relationship and see if you can heal all the things that you think you need to run away from. See if you can heal them instead. And then see how you feel about each other. One of the things that I've also seen personally and professionally is couples who think, oh my God, I just can't stand him now. I just can't stand him. I don't want him to touch me, or I don't want her near me, or whatever it is. And once they resolve some of those issues, it's like that chemistry that they used to have is back in spades more than ever. It's a weird thing to me still at my age, at 69 years old. It's still a weird thing to me. And I've had it happen with my husband where it's just like, ugh, get away from me. And then it's like, ooh, I can't wait to hop in the sack with you. So it's crazy. Relationships are crazy, let's face it. And there is a lot of support available to help you solve those relationship problems versus breaking up. I'm just one of them, but I happen to be really good at it. And I have 35 years of experience. Now, what do I have here on YouTube is a channel full of life skills about how to make a proper amends. That's one of the things we do not learn. We just say, sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that, or I won't do that again, or whatever. And it's like the other person goes, that's it. That's all I get. And it's really important to learn how to make a proper amends, to really learn how to say I'm sorry in a deep, meaningful way. You can find that here on my YouTube channel. You can also find, how to do a redo, how to stop being reactive when the other person irritates you, gets under your skin, or is being just an asshole. You can learn not to be reactive to that and just realize they're going through something. Also, how to not get retaliatory, how to stop retaliating or punishing the other person when they're doing something that actually is hurtful. So there's tons of life skills that you can learn right here on my YouTube channel. How to tell the difference between coping and healing. What's the difference between fantasy and dreams, and which, what's the use of knowing that difference? I mean, there's so many things that you can learn from the videos here on my channel. So please subscribe. You'll get, and every week I put up a new video that correlates with a podcast, because I also have a podcast called From My Heart to Yours. And that is a podcast that has tons of life skills also, and relationship, issues, and sexuality, and what it's like to be a man in the modern world, and the varying, conflicting expectations of men in the modern world. All of these things contribute to marriage problems and relationship issues, and make us want to break up instead of working things out. So you'll find all of that on my podcast, inspiring interviews with life coaches. Men and women are on the podcast, and they have very interesting and encouraging and empowering things to offer, as well as all of the training videos that I do. So please subscribe to that, From My Heart to Yours, on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, wherever you listen to your podcast. And of course, the good thing about a podcast is you can do it wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whether you're ironing or folding laundry, or you're working out, or even mowing the lawn, whatever it is, you can listen to a podcast. And that's one of the great benefits of podcasts. So please subscribe to me there and here. And you can also find me at Instagram and Facebook, where you will also find a lot of content about how to support healthy relationships as opposed to breaking up. So follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Helen Hillocks, and I have a free gift that I really want you to take advantage of, that is, how to do the 7 powerful steps of a redo. And that you will find the link to right down below under the comments. It's heal.helenhillocks.com/free gift. And along with this beautiful graphic of the 7 steps of a redo is a video to tell you exactly how to do it and what's the benefit of using it. So that is another free thing that I'm offering you. I want you to take advantage of. And I want to encourage you, if you want to resolve your relationship problems instead of breaking up, I want you to be really careful what you're listening to and what you're watching and what you're spending your energy doing. Because if you are spending your time watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians or The Bachelor or whatever, Lost or whatever else, you can be binging on Netflix or whatever, or you can be paying attention to what you can learn that is going to really benefit your relationship. If you want to save your relationship and resolve it, and not just save it, but enhance it, make it healthier and happier and more healed than you ever dreamed. I am so much closer to my husband than I ever dreamed I could be. And it's a dream come true now, and trust me, if you talked to me a few years ago, I wouldn't have said that. But it's the investment in the time, the energy, and the money that we've spent in getting counseling ourselves and, going to workshops and so forth. But it starts with the investment and the focus. And you guys deserve all the kudos for searching out, how to resolve relationship problems versus breaking up. So, you deserve a lot of credit because you're already on the right track. But I want to just encourage you to go further and really keep focusing on it and investing your time and energy and money in developing the dream that you really want, which is closeness. We're not going to be sorry that we didn't watch one more episode of this or that, or that we didn't get a nicer car. We're not going to regret any of that when we're old and dying, but we are going to regret that we did not invest in love, which is the most important thing in life. So I want to encourage you to do that. Invest in your love, and all the best to you. And if you want to work with me as a coach or counselor, please contact me at helenhillocks.com, and we'll talk and see if we feel like we're a good fit. So got nothing to lose. And I'm sending you a big hug and lots of love and all the best wishes. And I hope to see you around on one of my platforms often. Love you. Bye.